Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Wednesday, the 12th of February. These are the charts of the day. Well, another really stellar day in Wall Street. Although the technicals aren't great, they're still pretty good, and the markets are making new all-time highs. So we can't complain with that, can we? It's a good traders market. Let's go over some stocks that we like. AVXL, big inverse head and shoulders, neckline broken. It looks like all we need to do is get through the let's call it September, October double top up around the 515 range, and this stock could rip. My first target is 6.5 and then 8, and then we'll see if we can go from there further. Good chart, real strong surge, good volume. We'll see if there's a back off or consolidation before it makes further progress, but for now looking good. COLL, real nice snapback after the 2-day pullback, and today with not only gap but jumped to $1.95 or 9%, 2.8 million traded. So you can see that this one looks to me like it's headed towards 27 and then 29-ish. Those are my targets. CRNC stock we had a swing on here and then pull back hard, has now consolidated enough where I think it's ready for the next leg up. The measure move, about 8 points, should take this one to about 27. And the 27, 28.5 zone is my target area. Up next is CSIQ. The solar group in general, it's real strong. This one had a 5-wave decline, a strong surge up, a pullback retest at 50, and now spiking. You can see the double, triple top in the zone. If CSIQ gets through here, we're looking at 26 and then 29.5, 30 up there. XENE exploding. First for 2 very big days, then an inside day yesterday and today, right back up again, another 40 cents or 4%. It's up against secondary resistance, but my target's going to be 12.5. First solar was put out as a swing today. I believe that the solar group moving, we got to be in the leader. The declining topsline is right there. Our lateral price resistance is there, and the gap is there. So let's see if we can punch it through here. If we do, your first target is the double top at 59. Your second target would be that little double top up around 63, 62.5, 63. The global Bitcoin stocks are related stocks are moving. The GBTC Trust pop pulled back, held support, and then broke out. It's now up 6 days in a row, having run from about 10.25 to 13.69. There's a bit of resistance up here, but my target's 15 and 17 going forward. JK Solar, another beauty and explosive type move. A big volume coming in as well. Solar stocks look good, although there's some big heavy resistance just above here in the 30 and the 33 zones. Those are your targets. Luna's been in a tear for a year now, maybe 3 years actually. But you can see in the last strong year, we've had this stock run from about 265 all the way up to today's high at 932, and doing great, breaking recently out of a flag and looking higher. There's some resistance up there about near 10 and a half. That's my next target zone. Then beyond that, we may see 11 or 12. Invite exploding out of a base is continuing now. 8 days in a row, the stock's been up from 1785 to a high of 2585. Slow but steady, strong volume. There's a bunch of resistance up just above here, near 28.5. Get through that, we're looking at low to mid 30s. Up next is Progeny. This recent IPO with a pop, 5 waves there, pull back, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. Wave 5 is underway. I believe this one makes it to 40. PRPL has been on my swing trade list since the 7s. The stock looks great in here. It's really running. I'm sorry, maybe 9. But the stock is now 14.20 and has reached my objective to a new all-time high. Next target, if it continues, is Momo, around 16. SMS size recovered from that falling wedge, which took 4 or 5 months to develop. There's your breakout. Little wedgie. Breakout again. Explode. Have some big sell volume taken out, and now back up again. This one's up against some key resistance. My next target's 8 and then 11. SPCE, a rocket ship, pun intended. You can see the pop that took this from a 1, 2, 3, 4 into a 5th wave blow off. Now, I'm not sure today was the blow off, but it did reach as high as 24.48 before backing off a couple points. Finishing though at 23.08 up 114, not a bad day, and the volume was stellar at 28 million nearly. If it continues to Momo, we can see 32.3. SPWR broke out as well. This is another solar stock on the move. I like this one. If it gets through 11 and a half, 3/4, I would probably look for that as your next target around near 14. Teva popped and broke out a week ago, formed a little flag and broke out again today with big volume. There is some resistance here, but I got a feeling it's going to get through this to 15 and 17. Tandem. This one is working. Popped and pulled back and got very quiet, then broke out. Another inside day yesterday, another upside day today. At 82.59 high, although it closed at 81.05 up 233. Still, new all-time highs, at least from the standpoint of the recent multi-year pre-split action. But I think this stock has got 98 to 100 in mind. VNet, explosive move, nice orderly pullback. Another explosive move. We may be due for another one in terms of a pullback consolidation before wave 5 ensues. But this is a really nice looking chart as well. The next target for the 5th wave would be upwards of 22, thereabout. Vivint Solar, yet another solar I wanted to show you, had broken out to new 5-year highs and maybe headed towards mid-teens. And finally, XENE, oh yeah, Little Faith, had a pretty ugly looking pullback, but it held right at the 50, bounced and had an inside day, then started to move 2 days ago, and today it spiked. Up $1.78 or 11.5%. Mine was more than $500,000, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for that stock, it's big. I'm looking for a run to about the 19 range and potentially 23.5 following that. That's it for tonight. Have a good evening.